Well, I'm back again. It's just boxing. Just here dropping my what? Guess what? Just my 2 cents. Um, this here what I'm getting ready to talk about. Some people may agree with me, and some people may not. But I'm not gonna apologize for anything. Who cares? It's just my 2 cents. I was reading this article. Um, it says Antonio Brown accuser set to meet with the NFL Monday. It says the receiver rejects $2 million settlement according to reports. Um, it says the National Football League plans to meet Monday with Brittany Taylor, who has accused New England Patriots wide receiver Antonio Brown of rape. A person with direct knowledge of the situation confirmed the meeting to the Association Press on conditions of anonymity because of the sensitivity of the situation. Taylor accused Brown of rape and sexual assault in a federal lawsuit filed Tuesday in the Southern District of Florida. Brown has denied the allegation by his former trainer. Taylor said Tuesday in a statement that she will cooperate with the NFL and any other agency. Of course, she will. Darren Hittner, a lawyer representing Brown, said Brown and Taylor had a consensual personal relationship. He told the AP on Tuesday his client plans to countersue. Good. They need to take action. And I'm gonna let the thing, let everything take its course. But if he's found not guilty and not liable for any reason, I feel like she should go to jail. Because it amazes me how people can just put anything they want out in the media. She can just go out and just say, okay, well, Antonio Brown raped me, he sexually assaulted me, and then ESPN picks it up. ESPN2 picks it up. FS1 picks it up. So you have these mainstream telecasts talking about this situation all day long, just slamming this man character on 24/7, Monday through Sunday, 7 days a week. They're slamming this man name, slandering his name, and it's like, and and if it's not true, his reputation is shot. He already lost an endorsement already because of this situation. And people on the you know and the people of the likes of Stephen A. Smith, Skip Bayless, Shannon Sharp, and the rest of these clowns slandering this man's name and don't even know the whole story, but yet you talk you just dogging this man out. Just taking someone's word for it. For what? You don't even know if it's true or not. But Taylor was identified in a federal lawsuit and was quoted in a statement provided by her lawyer, David Haas. As a rape victim of Antonio Brown decided to speak out has been an incredible, difficult decision. No, it's not. It's not a difficult decision. You're either gonna talk about it or you're not gonna talk about it. Who waits a whole freaking year if you've been raped? You've been sexually assaulted, so you wait till a whole entire year to say something, but yet you haven't, but yet news broke out that you got married. Okay, so now you're so distraught, you're so hurt, you're so hurt and everything, but you found yourself in a relationship with another man. You and that man has been intimate. So you haven't had any problems of being intimate with this man. That's if you've been intimate with him. You haven't had any issues with that. But yet in this statement it's saying, I found strength in my faith and family, and from the accounts of other survivors of sexual assault. Speaking out removes the shame that I have felt for the past year and places it on the person responsible of my rape. Well, if it's so, this is what I don't understand. Well, why are you trying to get money? Is it about the $2 million, or is it about justice being served? Because if it's just about justice being served, why would you and your lawyer want to settle with Mr. Brown for $2 million? Why do you want a $2 million settlement? This is what I don't understand. Don't get me wrong. There are real women dealing with real issues out here. I'm not an insensitive guy. I understand that there are men, matter of fact, men and women are dealing with issues in this, dealing with those type of issues. And if Antonio Brown committed those issues, okay, yes, there should be consequences for his actions. See, but the way the media plays it, they already places guilt on him before any evidence even comes out. He's already guilty before he even entered into the court of law. He's guilty in the eyesight of the public. That's the same way they did Mr. Cosby. The same exact way. He was already guilty before he entered the courtroom. I'm gonna find these 50 women, 50, how many number of women I'm gonna find all these women, and I'm gonna have all these women say the exact same thing. And every single woman said the exact same thing. And nobody bats an eye about, okay, well, that's mighty strange that every woman said the same thing. So now you telling me this man, he's been a serial rapist, just dropping pills and women drink and just having sex with them for all these years and nobody said nothing? Man, get out of here with this crap, bro. It's ridiculous. It's a shame how the media always pulled together to destroy a black man's name and destroy his character. Everything that a black man has built up in his life, they're so quick and swift to just tear it down. I have not seen one concrete evidence showing me that Mr. Bill Cosby has committed any type of crime. But yet he's locked up in prison. But Weinstein is still free to roam around and do as he please, if I'm not mistaken. If not, leave it in the comments. Whoever, I don't have anyone watching right now, so hey, if anyone see this video or whatever, you have a comment to say, put it in the comment. Correct me if I'm wrong. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm trying to find the person who wrote this story. It looked like it come from WCVB, 5 ABC News, who broke this story. Because I want to give people, their credit for breaking the story, because this is the story that I'm reading. And as a rape victim of Antonio Brown, you see how this writer is wording this. He said, as a rape victim of Antonio Brown. So they are already saying he did it. Nothing has been proven yet. But you write this as a rape victim of Antonio Brown, as if it has been proven that he did it. Yes, everyone know it has been known that yes, they had a sexual encounter. Now, how did that sexual encounter come from being two consenting adults to now he raped me and he sexually assaulted me? So, as a rape victim of Antonio Brown, deciding to speak out has been an incredible, difficult decision, Taylor said. So you say. And it said, I have found strength in my faith, my family, and from the accounts of other survivors of sexual assault. Speaking out removes the shame that I felt for the past year and places it on the person responsible for my rape. Now, this is where it gets interesting. According to an ESPN report, it says that Brown declined to sign a $2 million plus agreement with his former trainer. So, if he would have signed this $2 million plus agreement, she wouldn't have pursued anything else. So long as so all this pain and suffering that you say that he caused you, all that would have went away if he would have agreed to pay you $2 million plus dollars. Now you just stated all the pain and the suffering. You have gained strength from, you gained strength from your faith and your family and from other accounts of other survivors. But all of this would have went away for $2 million plus dollars. That's what you said. So now, listen now, the sources told ESPN Jeff Darlington that Brown had a deadline last Sunday night to sign the settlement agreement before his accuser's attorney sought to file their civil lawsuit. So the suit was filed Tuesday after Brown did not sign off on the settlement. So since he didn't agree to pay you the $2 million plus, you told your lawyer to go ahead and file their civil lawsuit. So according to Darlington's sources, settlement discussion began as early as April and included two mediations, one on which occurred in May. And then it says Brown's decision not to sign the settlement came around the time he agreed to a deal with the New England Patriots on September 7th, which was officially signed Monday. So the 31-year-old made his debut with the Patriots on Sunday at Hard Rock Stadium against the Miami Dolphins. Blah, 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 blah. Brown was eligible to play during Sunday's game at Miami because he was not placed on the commissioner exempt list. You want to know why? Because no criminal charges have been filed and the NFL hasn't fully developed its investigation. So Brown suited up for the Patriots, who acquired him after Browns requested and got his release from the Oakland Raiders. So, for a whole year, while this woman said she was dealing with all kind of shame and hurt and all this his stuff, not one time she even thought about pressing any charges. Never made anything. I mean, no criminal charges has been filed. And the NFL hasn't fully developed its investigation. No. It's just incredible, man. Yes, that's who did. I apologize. That's who came out with the story. It's from WCB, Boston, Channel 5 News. I just want to make sure that I have the make sure that the right people get their credit for this article, which is a great piece, great article. It also says that the AP Pro Football writer Barry Wilner contributed to this report. Shout out to you, sir, for that report. Shout out to Jeff Darlington for his piece. Just shout out to everybody for their great work. Um, this is all I have for this video. I mean, man, it's just amazing. Just amazes me, man. I just want to show a little quote here from Malcolm X, and it is it's so profound in today. One of the quotes is, "If you're not careful, the newspaper will have you hating the people who are being oppressed and loving the people who are doing the oppression." He said, another quote, he said, "If we bring up religion, we'll have differences, we'll have arguments, and we will never be able to get together. But if we keep our religion at home, keep our religion in the closet, keep our religion between ourselves and our God, then when we come out, here we have a fight that's common to all of us against an enemy who is common to all of us." But the one that I wanted to talk about is this here. And this is so profound. And he said, the media is the most powerful entity on earth. He said that they have the power to make the innocent guilty and to make the guilty innocent. And he said, and that's power because they control the minds of the masses. And I say that to say this here. ESPN has been doing their job. They have been making Antonio Brown look guilty for stuff that's not even necessary to even report. You know how many players get fined in a season? You know how many players file grievances about their helmets? You know, he's a veteran of this sport. Do he really have to practice all the time? Because 9 times out of 10, they don't even practice that. Veterans don't even practice that much anyway. They have made him look like a villain. Terry Bradshaw mentioned that that he don't even like players like that, like Antonio Brown. But he shows so much, gives so much credence to Big Ben Roethlisberger, the Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback, who was dealing with the same thing that Antonio Brown is dealing with right now. 3 different women accusing him of raping them. But it seemed like they just threw his allegations and everything he was dealing with under the bus. Because some of one of the witnesses actually had proof, but they just threw his situation underneath the bus as if it never existed. But Terry Bradshaw never, not one time, came out and spoke against spoke against Big Ben Roethlisberger. But he had something to say about Antonio Brown. Richard Cognito is still in the NFL. Matter of fact, he got picked up. The Oakland Raiders got rid of an All-Pro left guard and replaced him with a racist. And no one better than I. You know, it's just incredible how they are allowed to drag a man's name in the media without any proof. Shout out to Stuart Roberts. Yes, sir. This is extortion. That's what it seems like to me too, sir. Yes, sir. She just looking for a bag. Yes, sir. Yeah, I mean, it just amazes me how, it just, uh, we talking about a whole entire year. This went by, and I just saw on television that she got married. What, either yesterday or today? She got married over the weekend. So you telling me, man, it's amazing. It's just amazing. Uh, it's just amazing how they just allowed to just do that to anybody. But once again, I've been on here for about 20 something minutes. I have a next stream probably about 8-9 o'clock tomorrow. Thank you, Mr. Stewart, for stopping in, sir. Oh wow. See, I didn't I didn't know about that. Yeah, I didn't know that she asked him for stealing tickets last December. Now that's crazy. Now, isn't that something? Because if she was feeling, um that distraught or whatever, and feeling so bad, and he'd hurt her and he raped her, why would she ask him for that? I feel like it's a money grab too. That's crazy. But everyone is innocent until proven guilty. Now if everything, if he go through all the process being processed. Matter of fact, uh uh she haven't even filed, no criminal charges have even been filed yet. No criminal charges have been filed, but yet he's guilty already in the eyes of the media. She's already guilty. I mean, he's already guilty. That's why the late great Malcolm X said the media is the most powerful entity on earth. He said they have the power to make the innocent guilty and to make the guilty innocent, and that's power because they control the minds of the masses. Oh wow, wow. Yeah, because now that's one thing that he said. He never denied that they had a sexual relationship. But it just up until just recently that she came out with this, talking about that he raped her and he committed sexual assault towards her. So that's it just I just find it mighty strange that all of this happened all of a sudden. Because it's a lot of women, it's a lot of men and women that are actually dealing with sexual assault and dealing with rape. And it's like that's nothing to play with. That's a serious allegation. just to come out and just say, okay, well, he raped me. So what are the consequences will she get if it's not true? Will she go to jail for filing a false report? He's not going to get his reputation back because his reputation is shot now. He already lost an endorsement. So it's like, I mean, and I'm pretty sure more endorsements he's gonna lose in the long run. So it just, I'm gonna go back and do more research, and I'm gonna talk about it in my next video. Did you know that she never owned a gym and tried to promote starting one by lying to AB, sleeping with him for startup money? Not to mention the IRS was after her at the time. Oh, but yeah, yeah, I know about she wanted to start her own gym, and she asked him, for some money and all that stuff. Yeah, I know about that, but I didn't know anything about the IRS was after her. But yeah, but I'm gonna go do some more go do some more research and stuff on it, and I'm gonna come back again and drop another video. You know, just my 2 cents. Mr. Stewart Roberts, feel free to hit the like button and subscribe. So thank you for coming in, man. Thanking you. Have a good night. This is it's just boxing, just my 2 cents. Later.